Bishop England getting ready for their first playoff game against the Lake City Panthers, but it wasn't the start the Bishops were hoping for. Quarterback Cam Costa struggled to connect with his receivers, although the offense was shaky. The defense tried to make up for it with big-time stops and big-time hits that stopped that Lake City offense. Lake City's defense was not to be outdone as they put pressure on the Bishops' offensive line and Costa all night long. And to put the icing on the cake, not the fun kind of icing. That one doesn't taste too good. Lake City would score the first touchdown of the game thanks to this absolute bomb by Hilshawn Bailey over the Bishop defense. Lake City would never look back as they advanced with a 14-7 win against the Bishops.
That was a little bit of a surprise too tonight. Georgetown lost to Aner 43-13. Dillon beat Waccamaw 61-6 tonight.
Their season. Say gotta catch them all anymore.
No, you can't. All right, Oceanside on the road facing the 1 seed Andrews. Land Sharks, as we've said, they come into it as a 4 seed. Guess who starts things off though in the second half? Keegan Williams runs a touchdown in. Land Sharks are up 34-22. It was a shootout. But QB Eli Durham scrambles, finds Jerry and Pinckney deep for a Yellow Jackets touchdown. Just kind of heaves it up and gets in there. Later, quarterback Sean Cooney finds Malachi Ori for another Oceanside touchdown, just wide open in the end zone. This game was somewhat close, but then Oceanside just pulls away. Cooney throws a screen to Joey Boylston for another touchdown. The Land Sharks are moving on. You know Andrews is not happy about this loss at all. OCA wins big 58-36.
But if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best,
exactly.
Right?
Yeah,
it's a battle of the Wolverines in Dorchester. Woodland hosting East Clarendon. First quarter, and Woodland strikes. Tony Glover takes it in 7-0 Woodland. Jump ahead to the second quarter. J.E. Calvin with a spin move, and he gets in. Uses that little circle button on his controller. After a missed extra point, it's 7-6 Woodland. Woodland would dominate from there on out. They beat East Clarendon 42-14.
Phillip Simmons hosted Whale Branch. The Iron Horses moved up into the number 2 seed after the SCHSL handed out that Oceanside ruling, but they struggled tonight. This game was dominated by Whale Branch early and often. They scored a lot. The Oceanside and Phillip Simmons rematch will not happen as the Iron Horses lose 36-10.
Dang, I was looking forward to that week on Twitter. Burke hosted their Friday night football game against Eau Claire tonight, and the Bulldogs started things off strong as Eau Claire, after marching down the field, running back James Johnson takes it home, scoring them a touchdown. Eau Claire answers back. Oh man, this amazing pass. Quarterback to number 12, it appears that is his number. The Bulldogs' spirits aren't dampened, however, because running back Johnson on a roll and doing what he does best. He runs it in for another Bulldogs touchdown. They end up winning it 44-14. That's what it is we think, unless they came back for a 30-point comeback. They're up by 30 in the fourth. I think that one's well in hand. Top-seeded Timberland with a big-time win, 41-7 tonight. They're moving on to play Bamberg Earhart.
Cross, they shut out Military Magnet 36-0 tonight. Meanwhile, Baptist Hill gets a bye through the first round of the playoffs, so they will host next Friday. St. John's is moving on with their 6-0 win over Bethune-Bowman. And then we've got more highlights. Let's go to Skiza. First Baptist won the first meeting between these two teams. That was a while ago. Ben Lippen dominated the first half of this game. At the end of the first half, they run the ball into the end zone, ending their half in a big way. Makes the score 20-3. The First Baptist defense, they didn't like that too much. At the beginning of the second half, pick it up. They sack Ben Lippen's quarterback, put him back behind the line, and the offense gets pushed by Ben Lippen's defense, getting stopped only a few yards from the goal line. Ben Lippen's defense, they were on top of it too, very on top of it. After First Baptist can't seem to hold on to the ball in this play, Ben Lippen recovers this one, and First Baptist, beginning of the fourth quarter, this is a touchdown. This is what we want to get to. Davian Brown, he's the guy, gets it done for a touchdown, but First Baptist comes up short. Ben Lippen comes to James Island and puts down the Hurricanes in a big way, 26-10. First Baptist season comes to a very early end.
Interesting end to the year.
I know.
The last couple of weeks, nobody saw that coming. Porter Gout, a big loss to Lawrence Manning, 40-14. Their season ends too. Northwood Academy shut out by Trinity Burns, 49-0. And Dorchester Academy, they lost to PD Academy 49-21. And Carleton Prep lost to Carolina Academy 21-6, meaning all of our Skiza teams in the area are done.
That is shocking. I am actually shocked by that.
What? Guys, you're supposed to keep playing.
There's more playoffs to come.
If not for you guys, so there's more highlights in the show.
All right, that does it for our first round of the playoffs. We still have plenty of teams sticking around for round 2, but now we've got to talk about colleges. We've got some previews coming up next after the break.